And we welcome you to the jungle in Delta, where we kick off the first basketball season here on NWOhio.live. And we kick things off. It's the 100th meeting all time between a couple of Fulton County rivals as the Delta Panthers entertain the Pettisville Blackbirds. With Miles Holliday, I'm Randy Roberts. Partner, we had to very quickly turn the page. Last week it was football playoff time for us, and now here we are kicking off this opening weekend of the boys high school basketball season.
Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it? And where else would you rather be than right here, right now, watching two teams that really had good years a year ago. And how exciting is that? 100th meeting, and I get to do it with the mayor of Northwest Ohio, Randy Roberts, Mr. Razzle Dazzle.
Looking forward to what should be a good one. A couple of teams, like Miles said, coming off pretty good years. As partner, let's talk a little bit about the visiting Pettisville Blackbirds, coming off a year where they went 15-9 a year ago under head coach Brian Leppelmeyer, who's now won 105 games in his time at Pettisville, And much like when we talk about Delta, we're going to talk about where does the offense come from this year for the Blackbirds.
Oh, you're right about that. I kind of kidded with Coach Leppelmeyer. I said, is it weird going to practice and not having someone with the last name Jacoby? You know, first Graham was with him, and then, of course, Caden with his fantastic 4 years, All-Ohio honoree, Player of the Year in the BBC 2 times. He was fantastic, and you know he's good because he's at ONU, and he's averaging 9 points a game as a freshman for them. So they're going to miss Caden Jacoby, and they didn't mince words about it, Randy. They said, look, everybody knows he did so much for us, and even when he didn't block shots, he affected shots because everybody knew he was there, and he cleaned up so much on the offensive end. So they're going to have to play more team-oriented basketball at Pettisville. So one thing they're going to have to figure out, who's going to fill those points, right? Because he scored a lot of points for them.
Yeah, Pettisville lost 3 of their top 4 scorers. Miles bench, Caden Jacoby, 17.5 points, 10.5 rebounds a game. Not only that, but Jarrett Beck with 8 points, Sean Atkins with 5 points. Now, Pettisville does seem to be in a little bit better position than Delta is, and we'll talk about Panthers in just a couple of minutes, as Pettisville does have a couple of building blocks back from last year in Joey Ripke, Jack Leppelmeyer, sons of basketball coaches seem to know a lot about the game of basketball. They've combined to score about 13 a game, so they at least have a couple pieces to build with to start this year's program.
Yeah, and both of them were really generous with the assists, especially Leppelmeyer averaged 4 assists a game last year. He'll be the point guy, so I think you'll see a lot of two-man action between Joey Ripke, and he'll move him around, Randy. He's 6'5", so he can be a post player, and of course, we remember when he was a young player, he was deadly from behind the arc, so he can shoot it from anywhere and make it from anywhere, and Leppelmeyer will handle the traffic. He's a really good point guard.
Let's talk a little bit about the Delta Panthers now under third-year head coach Matt Bryden. A great turnaround season a year ago where they ended up going 17-6 and really had a hot start to the season. They're in pretty dire straits when it comes to finding productivity and returning productivity. Just one starter, 3-letter winners back from that successful team a year ago.
Boy, they did. I can't think of a team in the NWAL that might have been more affected by graduation than Delta. But the good news is Justin Ruppel, the senior 6'2" guard, he is back. 7 points a game a year ago. And usually your seniors early in the year are the ones that you have to lean on. So Ruppel's going to have to step forward.
Yeah, they're going to lose second-team All-NWOAL player Bryce Gillen in 12.8 points. So he's gone. James Ruppel, Nolan Resner, all guys that contributed last year for the Panthers, all gone. And now you're looking at guys like Jude Gibbons at 2 points, Luke Reinhardt at 1.5 points. So Panthers are going to have a little bit of work to do here early part of the season.
Yeah, they're going to have to answer some questions in a hurry.
All right, we're going to step aside, take a time out here. When we come back, we'll give you the starting lineups, keys to the game. We return here on NWOhio.live. And Randy and Miles back with you once again here in the jungle in Deltas. They're just about ready to go through the starting lineup, so that'll give us the chance to show you the starting lineups for this one tonight. And we'll do our keys. Oh, there we go. Starting lineup tonight. There you see them for the Pettisville Blackbirds: Jack Leppelmeyer, Joey Ripke, Crichton Asherman, Caleb Wise, and Johnny Fenton. Fenton saw some time a kind of reserve role filling in for Jacoby last year, so he'll be a guy counted on to play a little bit more this year.
Yeah, important that he's Johnny Fenton, though. Don't try to be Caden Jacoby because you're not. You don't have the same wingspan. You can't do those things, but do the best Johnny Fenton impersonation that you can do. play your best basketball inside.
And now the starting lineup tonight for the Delta Panthers. They'll go with Justin Ruppel, Luke Reinhardt, Jude Gibbons, Alex York, and John Brasher. Talked a little bit about Ruppel, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Gibbons, Reinhardt, again, guys that did play a little bit last year, but they're going to have to step up into some new roles.
Yeah, Pettisville's going to have to contain John Brasher, though. 6'5". It'll be important for Delta to get him involved early and for Pettisville to keep him off the glass. 6'5", he'll be the tallest guy on the floor.
Let's do some keys to the game for this one, partner. Let's start with the visiting Pettisville Blackbirds.
Number one, win one-on-ones. Important because they don't have the guy that protected the rim a year ago. Caden Jacoby and his height, they're gone. So you can't let the corner be turned. Keep guys in front of you. Number two, head up. Real important because this trapping zone that Delta likes to employ early in the year, guys aren't aware of the trap coming. Keep that head up so you can see it and make a skip pass. And then number four is option number one. That is Joey Ripke. He's been a 4-year starter here at Pettisville. Averages 9 points a game a year ago with 5 rebounds. He is a guy, Randy, that we saw when he was younger. He was deadly from long range. He also uses that left hand to get to the hole, and they're going to post him up sometime. So make sure he is option number one offensively.
And how about some keys to the game tonight for the Delta Panthers?
He can't be a junior high kid at a dance. Don't be shy, especially on the offensive end. Sometimes when you give guys that want to defer because they're used to being scorers, they defer too much. Don't be shy tonight. Go ahead and shoot it. Number two, pinch quickly. They love to trap in that 2-3 zone. Make sure you pinch it in a hurry. Get that trap so you can get a steal and turn it into a layup on the other end. And then number three, find the shooter. Sometimes when teams employ a zone, teams will swing the ball around quickly, get into a hot hand, know where the shooters are, go out and close out in a hurry. Should be a fun one here tonight.
Delta did win the JV game that was contested earlier tonight, 43-24, so the Panthers have one win under their belts as we are just about ready to tip off 2023-24 boys high school basketball season. Panthers are going to win the tip, and we are underway. Nice lively crowd tonight here in the jungle in Delta. Miles and I were here last year. Delta tried to again compete in the NWOAL, got off to a hot start, and had Wasion come to town, and the Indians going to turn things up second half of the season. On their way to a spectacular year.
Wow, you remember it was Big Chief 3-ball. Tyson Rodriguez that night, 7 of them.
Delta this year picked to finish in the bottom half, actually more closer to the bottom in the NWOAL this year. There's a quick steal, and now it is the Blackbirds to take over with the basketball.
And that was Ashelman with the quick hands that got the pick. And it looks like Delta not afraid to use clock on the offensive end early in this basketball game.
Trying to find something inside to Fenton. They can't find it, so Jack Leppelmeyer has it right now. Leppelmeyer looks like he's grown a little bit from last year. Scratch golfer as well. May beat his dad on the links. Pull-up jumper from the elbow is going to get the shooter's touch.
Yeah, nice little touch on that one, like he was using a pitching wedge from about 90 out, got the run. Of course, Max, the other Leppelmeyer playing golf in college, he's a fantastic golfer as well.
Blackbirds with the early lead. Like we said in the top of our pregame, this meaning the 100th all-time between these two. Pettisville leads the all-time series 58-41. Panthers won the last two, 48-26, 44-37, but before that was Pettisville who had ripped off 5 straight wins.
A good communication early by the officials, recognizing it had been deflected by Pettisville. Stays here with Delta.
Good officiating crew working this one tonight. Remember at least 2 of the 3 in stripes back in their high school playing days. That means I'm old, I've been told.
Pettisville doing a really good job of communicating on screens out top. Delta, a big team that likes to pass and screen away.
Couldn't find anything inside, so they go for the 3-ball in the corner by Ruppel. It's no good. Now we are going to get a whistle and a push coming, fighting for the rebound.
Yeah, Fenn went up with one hand. He had position, kind of flip that ball backwards, go up with 2 hands, use those elbows to create space, come down with a big rebound.
So the officials are going to decide. First they thought it was an inbound on the baseline, and now with the spot of the foul, they're going to move it to side court. Early on in this one, 2-0. Miles and I and our entire NWOhio.live crew will be with you for about 10 games this year. Both boys and girls hoops. Really excited. We're going to be bringing you the second half of the season, a girls showcase game of the week every Thursday. It's a good dribble drive, getting up high off the glass, no good by Reinhardt. Ball's loose on the floor. Gibbons will get it, pull up jumper, step inside. Free throw line's going to be no good. Rebound's then knocked out of bounds, and the Panthers will keep it.
No, you better bring your man card today if you're going to be inside. It is physical early in this basketball. Look at the basketball game. Look at that box out by Fenton. Pretty good battle with Brasher. Goes out of bounds.
Good sell by Brasher. Get the ball for Delta on the kick out, and the inbound three ball is up and good as Luke Reinhardt will put Delta in front 3-2.
Yeah, Reinhardt says, don't worry about me being shy, coach. I can shoot the three ball. A little release, rotation, and splash.
Fenton at the elbow is going to go all the way to the baseline and try to work his way to the basket. Uses the glass, puts it up and in.
Oh, nice little feet. Good post move, hesitation. Clear it out and make it in. Fenton.
Pettisville wasting no time back in front. Now we're going to get ourselves an offensive foul away from the basketball.
Now, I think you're going to see it at the top side. Watch the baseline action right there. You're going to see a moving screen right there. Throw the shoulder. A really good job by the official. I'm going to get Reinhardt, who had to three a moment ago with the moving screen. Better call U-Haul. He's a mover.
That's going to be the first foul. By the way, almost forgot new rules when it comes to fouls this year. Loose ball situation, Fenn's going to have it, and now we're going to get a foul. And it looks like a couple of free throws coming for the Blackbirds.
Yeah, now everybody in Delta, green and white, are going to be upset because I think the foul is going to be on Brasher, but it's actually going to be on Reinhardt, who gets him on the body. Yeah, see that Brasher, pretty good job going up high. He looks at the official, huh? What do you mean that was a block?
So here's Fenton at the line shooting two free throws. First one's going to be up, no good.
Bad news for Delta, though. Reinhardt is second early in this game.
Yep, he's going to sit down. So, in case you haven't heard, the 1-and-1 is now a thing of the past. Fenton is going to miss both free throws. So, if you are familiar with women's college basketball, the foul rules are more closely aligned with the women's game with the quarters. 5 per quarter, and after the 5th, it's all double bonus. There's a deflected ball inside, and the Panthers are going to keep this one. Trying to work inside. We're going to get a jump ball. We're going to take a look at the replay.
Yeah, look at all the eyes in black jerseys.
Yep, that's a good call.
There's 5 jerseys out there, 10 eyes, all looking at the ball. Fantastic help side defense, gets another turnover.
That's Creighton Asherman that got in and tied it up. So to finish our thought, we're telling you about the fouls. So 5 fouls per quarter after the 5th. It's a double bonus. And the fouls now reset every quarter as opposed to the half.
I'm going to miss the 1-on-1. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to miss the pressure front end of a 1-on-1 late in the game.
So I guess the thought process, Ripke pull up. Long-range three is going to be no good. Rebound is tapped into the hands of Jude Gibbons. Gibbons with the long pass. Get this one into the front court.
Yeah, nice action by Pettisville on the other end to get Ripke a first look.
High lob now trying to get it inside. This one's deflected back to Gibbons. Gibbons trying to go with the left hand. That one is going to be blocked from behind as Fenton is going to send that one out of bounds.
Yeah, watch Fenton right here. Stay down. Wait for the shot to go up. And then gets the block, and he said, Caden Jacoby, who? I can block a shot or two.
Panthers will inbound under the basket, kick it out to the wing. Over to Alex York. York will get it inside. Brasher with a kick out.
I think Matt Brighton would like to have seen Brasher be more aggressive on that low block. Had good position. Go ahead and attack with it.
3 balls up, no good. Fenton with a rebound. Now the outlet pass to one of his guards in Leppelmeyer. Leppelmeyer got a screen. Fenton did what he was supposed to do, rolled to the basket, didn't see the pass, and they'll reset the offense.
Yeah, he's like, hey, man, I got a block shot on the other end. Reward me on the offensive
end. And I set a screen for you. What more can I do? Ripke going baseline, loses his dribble under the basket, gets rid of it. Trying to get the basketball back. Fenton has it at the elbow, and they kick out. Leppelmeyer will reset it here as we go under 3 to play in our opening quarter, and now a little hand fighting. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, how about Fenton? Even comes back. the ball's dead. Somebody needs to come back and help. The big guy comes in and gets it, and then goes and posts up in a low block, and they look at him like, I don't know if we should give it to you or not. Come on, I'm the big guy. Give it to me on the low block.
Picking up its first fouls, Justin Ruppel. That's going to be the third whistle against the Panthers here. 2:47 accounting left to go in the opening quarter of the year.
Now, man-to-man by Delta. Thought we'd see predominantly zone defense, but they've been man-to-man. A little give and go right there.
Nice job getting the ball off the high glass, and it's Caleb Wise who's able to finish it off and score.
Yeah, Fenton with a little bit of a dish right there. He does it all. Block shots, scores. That time with a sweet little dish.
Panthers held so far to just that 1 3-pointer, and they're going to lose this one out of bounds. Well, clutching and grabbing of the jersey going on as Walt Hallett the fourth tried to come up with that one.
That's a shame for Delta because a great pass by Jude Gibbons. Just couldn't grab the handle on it.
Blackbirds will walk this one back into the front court. They've got Delta doubled up here early on. Leppelmeyer at the wing, spin it around to Ripke. Ripke's dad, a lot of success on this floor. Longtime girls coach here at Delta, the all-time winningest coach in the history of Delta girls basketball.
Oh, he really built a program, didn't he? Fantastic job.
He'll never admit this to me, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Yeah, he really is.
He's got the basketball right now. Can't find anything. Leppelmeyer, for a moment, thought about the 19-footer.
Tremendous patience by Pettisville early in the year, trying to spread out the zone defense now.
Finding a soft spot on the wing, getting inside was Creighton Asherman. That one's going to be no good. Delta's able to track down the rebound in the corner.
Yeah, really good work by Alex York on the weak side to get that rebound.
Gibbons is cut off from going baseline. He'll get rid of the basketball. Nice job off the screen. Ripke, the heads-up play, knocks that one away, and he's going to force the turnover.
How about Joey Ripke laying out early and then has the wherewithal to pass it so he doesn't get called with the travel. It's going to get deflected out of bounds by Ruppel. Or else that might have been a fast break opportunity for Pettisville.
Pettisville's going to get this one. The officials are going to pick it a wet spot from some of the sweat on the floor. Now we're ready to go. Here, just under a minute left to go, quarter number one. Fenton, how about that? They double-team Fenton. It opens the door for Joey Ripke to come off the wing and score.
Yeah, stretch that zone out to the baseline. Fenton catches it on the baseline. Defense comes with him. Great backdoor cut by Ripke. Ripke got to go home. He's got to rim rock that, though, right?
Oh, eventually.
Don't just lay it up. Come on. Slam that thing hard.
So 4 players each with a basket for Pettisville. And they've got an 8-3 lead here, under 30 seconds to go, quarter number one. And now we're going to get a whistle and a foul here, a little hand check.
Yeah, Ashelman just trailing the cutter. Anytime you trail cutter, bad things happen. That time he had to hold.
Coming in for the Blackbirds, Caden Bishop.
Caden Bishop checks in for Pettisville, and that young man, he's got some serious hair. I like it.
Dad is the baseball coach at Pettisville. Panthers trying to make this the final possession of the quarter. They need something. They've been stuck at 3 for a while. Gibbons pull-up jumper from the free throw line doesn't go. A nice shot. Leppelmeyer come away with it. He's going to let fly 3/4 court. That one's going to hit the backboard, as that's how our opening quarter will end. 8-3 after 1. And we'll take a break here at NWOhio.live.
If you're looking for a sweet career, Spangler Candy Company is hiring. Spangler's positive work culture, excellent benefits, work-life balance, and competitive pay make it one of the most respected employers in Northwest Ohio. Visit SpanglerCandy.com to learn about available jobs in production, maintenance, and other skilled trades. Spangler makes nationally recognized and beloved candy brands, including Dum Dums, Candy Canes, and Bit of Honey. We'd love to tell you more about how you can grow with our company. Apply today at www.spanglercandy.com.
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
8-3 our score after one quarter here. Pettisville with lead over Delta as we kick off the 2023-24 boys high school basketball season. Had to make the change rather quickly. It's always the hardest, right? That opening weekend, you know, there's still a little football being played.
Yeah, good luck to Liberty Center playing in the state championship game tomorrow, I heard.
There's been a few people have talked a little bit about that.
A little bit about it. Casey Moeller and the guys, good luck to them. But talk about good defense from Liberty Center. Well, some good defense here. Pettisville, a great job defending Delta early in this game.
8-3 Blackbirds here so far. Delta led this one early, 3-2.
Listen to the communication inside. That was Rookie directing traffic on the switch.
A little bit of a high dribble there is Hallett. Get it out to Gibbons. Gibbons switches that left hand. Gibbons going up off the high glass, can't get it to go. Rebound and put back is going to be knocked away, but we're going to get a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, Ripke's going to leave. He's going to have to help to stop the dribble drive, and that's going to allow Hallett to come over on the weak side, get position, and then he is going to get hammered right there. Good call by the officials. Hallett hit the floor hard, didn't he?
Johnny Fenton with the, what? No, I didn't hit him, sir.
Walter Hallett the fourth. Man, what a prestigious sounding name, isn't it?
He's earned himself a trip to the free throw line here, and again they're going to wipe up a little perspiration that's made its way onto the floor.
Well, I'll tell you a little funny story. During pregame, Walter Hallett the fourth on the roster, our cameraman Curtis Aldrich says, "Who's Walter Hallett IV?" I'm like, "No, Curtis, those are Roman numerals."
And Delta able to get off the three they've been stuck on for a while. The first made free throw for either team tonight.
Now, by the way, Curtis, he's a Tenora High School graduate.
I've heard that.
Yep.
Did he see the green and get confused?
I think so.
Well, back to a one-possession game here, 8-5, just underway quarter number 2. Both teams showing a lot of patience here early on. Looks like the Panthers are going to switch to a 2-3 zone here this trip.
Yeah, it's a 2-3, but a lot of man principles, and if it's caught on the elbow or deep corner, they'll trap it.
Fenton, a triple team, gets the kick out. Ripke thought about the step back three. Instead, is going to get rid of the basketball.
Yeah, super active, not a passive zone where they kind of let you shoot from the perimeter, where they'll harass you anywhere. You want to hit that soft spot right in the middle, the free throw line extended.
And we're going to get a whistle and a foul after a turnover here as we take a look at the replay.
Yeah, so you dribble into trouble right there, and they pinch you really hard on that perimeter, get that steal, then Ripke commits the foul, because one of the things in basketball, right, if you miss a layup, what do you have to do? You have to foul. If you commit a turnover, you have to foul.
It's a rule.
It is.
Second on Ripke, second whistled against the Blackbirds here in the second quarter.
Yeah, kind of a decision for Brian Leppelmeyer. What do you do with your super senior that scores a lot of points with 2 fouls? Do you sit him the rest of the way?
And Hallett's going to be called for the travel. One's going to get some of the coaches going. There's Matt Brighton.
Yeah, he was on his guards because you got to come back and help the big guy, right? He's a post player for a reason.
Blackbirds with it as each team turns it over here early in the second quarter. Leppelmeyer with that dribble, give it inside the center circle over to Mason Wise.
Yeah, you see Pettisville trying to overload it now on a side, outnumbered the defenders. You got to look inside though. There you go.
They do to Fenton. He's going to mishandle it as the ball is knocked away. And heads up play by Alex York. He's going to wait for that to go out of bounds.
You like it though. Got it to the low block, but Fenton's got to go quick. If you wait like that or you put it on the ground, boy, those white jerseys are going to pinch hard on you, make your life difficult.
Delta with it again here. Slow start to the second quarter. York turn around from the low block, able to get his way to the basket, puts it up and in.
That's a little sweet move. A little drop step after a power dribble inside and drop that right foot and use the right. Often guys go back with that left, but good extension with that right arm to get a free shot.
6-foot sophomore able to score for the first time tonight. Pulls the Panthers within one. It's the Blackbirds again, just take a little time.
As they're not even looking at the guys cutting, though.
Leppelmeyer, he'll take a three. That one's going to rim out. Fenton gets the offensive rebound. Wanted to hold it straight up, lost the handle, and it's the Panthers are going to come away with it as York will force the turnover.
A good rebound by Fenton, but got to be a quick decision maker once you get it.
Delta trying to go inside to Hallett. He's going to lose the handle, and Delta's going to turn it right back over to Pettisville. Blackbirds get the basketball back. The ball ends up in the hands of Leppelmeyer, the sophomore.
Let's see, Leppelmeyer cutting right there. Got to find him good.
Got it at the corner. Get rid of it as it comes out to Caleb Wise. He'll swing it around to the right side.
So when Leppelmeyer makes that cut and catches it on the wing, Fenton's got to get his man on his backside, so it'll be a quick post entry. That's one way they can dissect this zone.
Bishop had it momentarily, and Leppelmeyer trying to get free, can't find anything as he picks up his dribble.
Boy, you just see, anytime you try to dribble against this zone, there are 6 hands ready to knock it out of your possession in a hurry.
Leppelmeyer cuts through. His pull-up jumper is going to be no good, but it looks like he's able to draw the foul and will go to the free throw line.
They're going to bail out Delta right there because, yeah, you see the foul with the little push on the hip, but, you know, not a high percentage shot. You're catching it moving away from the basket. You don't get your eyes on the rim until late. Delta got the shot that they wanted out of Pettisville, but they bail Pettisville out with the foul.
So Leppelmeyer will have the first one rim out. As we will see Vincent Martinez, a 5'9" freshman, come in the contest for the first time. Last Panther foul, as Miles said, was on Alex York. It is the first whistle against him as Leppelmeyer is able to split the free throws.
We're not going to see a lot of up and down action here tonight, are we?
I don't think so.
We're going to see a lot of pounding the ball, walking it up.
Two teams trying to figure out where they're at here. Good test for them in the opener. Kick out in the wing. Three is going to be up and good as Martinez, who just comes in, knocks down Delta's second three-pointer of the night.
A big-time shot, not a shy fella. Needs some offense. Coach, I'll deliver a 3-ball from downtown.
Puts the Panthers back in front 10-9. They haven't led since 3-2 in the opening quarter. Pass for Fenton is knocked away. Delta's going to force the turnover. Trying to attack the basket, going high off the glass is Ruppel. It's no good. Putback rims out. Trying to stay out of trouble to avoid contact is Creighton Asherman coming away with a rebound. We're going to get a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, Fenton's going to come get himself another block right there. 2 already by Fenton. And then he's going to get the rebound, and Pettisville's going to get fouled right there. Walter Hallett, the 4th.
It's going to be his first, team second of the quarter. Blackbirds get it back here, just under 3 to go in our opening half.
It's just too slow with the movement. You're not getting any defensive slide to slide because you're keeping the ball still. Got to move it quickly. They'll open up lanes on your cutters.
Leppelmeyer comes to the wing. Now Fenton in the corner. Tries to go baseline. He's double teamed. Gets the kick out. And shoot the extra pass around. Didn't like it. Leppelmeyer trying to go baseline. Now dishing it inside. Is able to draw the foul under the basket.
Now, see, this opportunity arises, though, because they're able to reverse the ball quickly. That allowed Leppelmeyer to get to the baseline, get his defender on the hip, thus drawing the blocking foul. He's trying to hit Fenton underneath.
Foul is the second on Walter Hallett, the fourth.
You think officials should get hazard pay or extra duty pay when they have to clean up the floor? Where's our squeegee guy?
Need one tonight.
We do.
You have to get some dry towels for the second half of this one at least.
Yeah, the kids don't use that one, right?
Leppelmeyer trying to find someone to get rid of the basketball too. Gets it back off the wing. Get it over to Bishop as they circle it around. Fenton again in the corner. There's the extra pass inside, but that's going to be blocked as John Brasher knocks it away.
Yeah, good job by Brasher staying on the floor, just waiting for the shot and then getting a big paw on it.
Delta with a chance to extend what is a 1-point lead. Brasher goes up with the left hand. That one partially deflected by Fenton. Putback's going to be stripped away, and out of traffic, Leppelmeyer comes away with it. Leppelmeyer thought about taking on the entire Delta defense, thought better. He'll pull out, and they'll reset the offense. Leppelmeyer for three. That one's going to be well short, and it's going to be saved from going out of bounds. Martinez at first looked like he was going to let it go, then changed his mind, went and got it.
Oh, you just wonder if that slipped out of Leppelmeyer's hands.
Tough runner in the lane is no good for Justin Ruppel, but he's able to draw the foul.
Yeah, Ruppel just uses all right hand, gets Leppelmeyer to turn the corner, gets the contact, gets himself to the free throw line. Nice aggressive move. You notice that power dribble wasn't to the side first. It was directly towards the rim. That allowed him to get Leppelmeyer in a bad position.
It's the first foul on Leppelmeyer. The first free throw for Justin Ruppel is up and good as Delta has its biggest lead of the night at 2. Second one hits the heel of the iron. Now we're going to have a foul off the rebound, a little push. Alex York's going to pick up his second foul. And it looks like he's going to come out.
Yeah, I think
Jude Gibbons will come back in.
I think both coaches are kind of like, 2 fouls in the first half. You're going to be sitting by me the rest of the half. They're making sure they conserve them. A little Tom Izzo right there.
Manufactured adversity?
Tom Izzo always reminds me of a guy that you buy used tires from, doesn't he? No, but Izzo always has that philosophy. 2 fouls in the first half. You're sitting the rest of the time. And we're going to have another whistle right here. And you see the foul on the reach.
And so Ruppel's going to pick up his second. So with under a minute left to go in the half. See what the Panthers elect to do. It's also the 5th team foul, so we get to see the 2-shot bonus now for the first time this year. Jack Leppelmeyer is going to miss the first free throw.
Jack's had himself a little bit of a tough time at the free throw line already in this game. See him collecting his thoughts on that one.
Mom and Dad will have him shoot 100 in the driveway when they come home tonight.
Dad, it's snowing. I don't care. Get out there.
Can I use the gym? No. Missed both there, an opportunity to tie. If you're Delta, you think about taking as much of this 50 seconds as you can to make sure you take a lead into the locker room, right?
Oh, absolutely. Even if the clock runs out, you still have that lead. Worst thing you could do is turn it over early in this possession or take a shot too early and allow Pettisville to tie it up.
Brasher leaves it for Jude Gibbons. Popping out is Tyler Ruppel to Brasher.
Yeah, Fenton did the right thing. Anytime that Brasher goes out beyond the three-point line, fall inside the key to help out on cutters.
10 seconds to go in the half. So he was going to take the shot. Nice job getting the head fake. Three's going to be up and short. So Martinez will take it. That's going to give Pettisville just a shave under 3 seconds.
Yeah, how about Martinez, though, having the gumption to take the shot and then the universal hit myself in the chest, my bad, when I go air ball on it. Like the aggressive nature, though, by Martinez.
See what Pettisville can do here. Leppelmeyer tried to draw the foul, didn't realize how much time he had, and that's how our first half will end. So it looked very much like two teams trying to learn a little bit about themselves in that opening half of basketball. 11-9 our score at the break, and we'll take a timeout here on NWOhio.live.
Discover affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today.
Jungle in Delta, where the Panthers lead the Pettisville Blackbirds in our high school basketball season opener, 11-9. We want to tell you that a broadcast tonight here on NWOhio.live has been brought to you by H2H Realty. Buying and selling a real estate does not, partner, have to be a stressful event. Make it a holiday by calling April Holiday with H2H Realty, 419-345-9687. Broadcast tonight also brought to you by Brian Ford, where good values mean a great deal. Visit them at brianford.com. And by Main Stops in Northwest Ohio, located in 5 counties across Northwest Ohio with quality marathon gas. Main Stop is proud to support our community. For fast, friendly service, your first stop should be Main Stop. Also brought to you by Chappie's Snappy Dogs, New York-style hot dogs, smoked sausage, and huge brats. Call Carol at 419-297-1004 or look us up on Facebook. Got a broadcast tonight brought to you by Clicks to Bricks. Bricks to Clicks, maybe.
It is Bricks to Clicks.
I'll say it right one of these times. Saving you money on everything from toys to home decor. Save on Amish-built sheds, carports, and steel buildings. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at 29133 George Street in Millbury, Ohio. And we're brought to you by Willis Electric, industrial, commercial, and a residential contractor serving our communities and beyond. Visit Willis.com to learn more. We also have a really cool Player of the Game award that we've added. Miles is still going to go through all of his shtick that you're never going to get tired of. But how about that, partner? A brand new NWOhio.live Player of the Game award brought to us by our friends at Hit Trophy.
Randy Roberts showing it off right there. I bet you have a whole wall of Player of the Games from back in your days
We'll
of playing
get some.
youth.
So, and there's our hardwood heroes. We haven't forgotten them, all the other awards. So, if you're our NW Ohio player of the game, bring a bag because we got a bunch of stuff to give you.
Lots of goodies.
That's right. So, Hit Trophy and Archibald, we want to thank them for our Player of the Game award. So, Hit Trophy, see them, trophies, awards, plaques, statues, they do it all. Our friends at Hit Trophy in Archibald.
And if you need any modeling done, where they contact you, Randy Roberts?
Well, they know, right?
That was fantastic.
I'm a hand model. Second half underway here from the Jungle, 11-9. Looking for the offense to pick up here, but we talked about it in our pregame. You weren't sure where the points were going to come from. Well, they're just not going to come.
Well, it was Fenton that he did a good job for Pettisville early, but they're going to need points from Ripke, who was really saddled with those 2 fouls early in the first half. And this guy right here, Leppelmeyer, is going to have to start making some baskets, especially at the free throw line.
A quick 3 off the wing, that's going to be no good. Caleb Wise will offer that up. Now it's the Panthers with it. Here's Gibbons. Gibbons turn around, high archer, gets the roll and the bucket.
Yeah, really good job by Gibbons, not traveling on that spin step, kind of settled down and a little turnaround, makeable shot. And Delta's figured some things out on the offensive end.
They've extended their lead here to 13-9. This is a team that won 17 games a year ago. 3 ball from the corners. Miles said Ripke needs to heat up, and he did just that.
Now, how about the up fake to get himself free, and then a tremendous shooter. When you give him a good look, what do? Well, they knock it down. Ripke, big time.
As Pettisville within 1 here. Expect Pettisville to still contend in the Buckeye Border Conference. There's a good turnaround. A good look there out of Justin Ruppel.
Just a one-on-one battle against Leppelmeyer. Uses his size, spin move back in towards the lane, gets himself a great look and a better finish.
Ripke had the ball in the corner. Pettisville will reverse this one around to the wing. It's the kick out off the double team. Wise will get it to Fenton. Fenton trying to go baseline, isn't quite sure what to do. Tried to go with a step through, offers one up. Luke Reinhardt's going to come away with a rebound.
Yeah, kind of out of control. Never really saw the basket after the step through. Threw it up there with the left hand. Would have been better serve, kicking it back out for a perimeter jumper.
Brasher had it momentarily, but a give and go. And a nice finish as Alex York able to roll to the basket.
Now they are slicing and dicing this Pettisville defense right now. Extends the lead to 5, and you wonder if they get another one if Brian Leppelmeyer will call a timeout, settle things down.
Pettisville trying to find some offense here early on. They got a basket from Ripke, and that's been it.
Yeah, real important. Pettisville comes up with the next basket. If they get down 7, they could get to 10 in a hurry, and then this is tough to score against this zone moving forward.
Ripke with it in the corner, still has his dribble, instead gives to Leppelmeyer. Leppelmeyer's going to go inside to Fenton. Fenton's going to be pushed from behind, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul.
A good recognition by York going out on Ripke on that perimeter. Dump into Leppelmeyer, and really good touch pass to Fenton.
Jude Gibbons is going to pick up the foul. It's going to be his first. First whistled in this second half. It's already down to 5:08 to go. Leppelmeyer's going to have the ball knocked away on the jump stop.
It was Reiner that kind of poked it out from behind. As Leppelmeyer looked like he had himself a clear path.
Brasher calling for the basketball, unable to get it. Fenton is going to affect that one. About his 4th block, says Miles. Ripke with a kick out, open look. 3 ball's a little short. Caleb Bly's shot that one flat-footed. Now a good hustle play, and we're going to get ourselves a quick timeout here on the floor.
See how quick everybody jumps on it. Got to get that pumpkin. Leppelmeyer gets on that floor, and they're going to get the timeout before a held ball situation. Save themselves a possession.
First timeout taken of the night. Pettisville with a quick 30-second timeout, so 17-12. Delta with the lead over Pettisville. Do want to offer our condolences to a former broadcast partner of mine. So about 100 years ago, when I got into this business working radio in Archbold, got to work with the one and only Neil Blue Spangler. So understand that Blue passed away a few days ago, so all of us here at NWOhio.live want to offer our condolences to the Spangler family.
Saw that, had a long career.
So I'll never forget, I had the replace an absolute legend in Larry Christie. And got to work a couple years with Blue. Blue and Larry did probably, you thought we did a lot of games. Those two probably did 3,000 games together.
Now, how about the lefty hook there by Fenton? Missed with the left, a possession to go that time off the inbound. Dynamite.
Finish a quick thought on Blue. Did our first game together. He looked at me. I was about 23, 24. Are you nervous, kid? I go, yeah, I'm nervous. It's radio. I got nothing to be nervous about.
Relaxed, yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Real pleasure to get to work with him for a few years. You knew where he was going to be at, so his daily schedule involved breakfast at the same restaurant in Archbold every day and lunch playing cards at Ickey's in Archbold every day. So Blue wasn't home, you knew where he was going to be at. So absolute one of a kind, and we're going to miss him.
Now, well said, my friend.
3 ball off the wing is going to be up and no good out of Reinhardt. Here's Pettisville. Have a chance to perhaps tie with a 3-pointer. Ripke, a good jump stop, kick out. Good look from the elbow is going to be good. Drayton Ashelman is going to step up and score. And all of a sudden, we got ourselves a 1-point ball game.
Yeah, Pettisville weathered the storm early in this third quarter. Now roaring back. Good find by Ripke to find Eshelman.
It's a good look inside, doesn't go. And it is Leppelmeyer comes up off the miss. Leppelmeyer waiting for a couple of teammates. Pettisville for a moment was playing 3-on-5.
They got to get it back to Ripke. Let the offense run through him. They're going to stack it to the right-hand side.
Ripke double teamed, gets rid of the basketball.
Yeah, got to turn quickly when he catches that pass.
Leppelmeyer jump stop. He's going to take an extra step and called for the travel.
You see Brian Leppelmeyer over there on the sideline giving the international sign of settle down, slow down, use the two hands, wave down at the ground. Yeah, so much fun to always visit with Brian Leppelmeyer. You know, for years we always did the first game of the year over there, and I always loved going to practice and visiting with them.
Normally they have the kind of a couple of traditional rivals in this opening weekend with Delta and then Fayette, and we've always done the Fayette game the past few years. Jude Gibbons able to drive and score for the Panthers.
Oh, in fact, they have Fayette at home tomorrow, and then on a 7 striker. So the BBC is not they play once, but somehow, some way, they always play twice, right?
Well, they used to. Back when it was a 6-team league, they played twice. And when they added 2 teams, they decided to go to one time through. As Delta's going to get back-to-back baskets. This time it is Wyatt Gibbons who's going to turn around and score, and the Blackbirds will take a timeout. 2:03 to go, third quarter, 21-16. Delta in front will take a timeout here on NWOhio.live.
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today. Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest
Spangler Candy
State.
Company is hiring.
Over the past 2
Spangler's positive work culture, excellent benefits, work-life balance, and competitive pay make it one of the most respected employers in Northwest Ohio. Visit SpanglerCandy.com to learn about available jobs in production, maintenance, and other skilled trades. Spangler makes nationally recognized and beloved candy brands, including Dum Dums, Candy Canes, and Bit of Honey. We'd love to tell you more about how you can grow with our company. Apply today at www.spanglercandy.com.
And our basketball broadcast tonight here on NWOhio.live also brought to you by H2H Realty. Buying and selling real estate does not have to be a stressful event. Make it a holiday by calling April Holiday with H2H Realty at 419-345-9687. 21-16, Delta now leading this one by 5 as we close in 2 minutes to go, third quarter.
Delta definitely at halftime. Matt Brighton said to the guys, look, we want to start dribble driving towards the hoop, and anytime we can get anything at the low block, let's go hard and try to get them on the free throw line or finish strong. And that's what they've done, and Brian Leppelmeyer called timeout because his guys are not being as intense defensively as they were in the first half.
And Pettisville's used already a 30 and a full timeout here in this third quarter alone. Trying to get under the basket, puts one up, no good. I believe Coach Leppelmeyer offered me the opportunity to coach during the JV game as well.
He should have taken it. That was Brasher that had the block, then Fenton tried to go back again, but was denied. Good pick out by Ripke.
Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover. Pettisville's going to get it back. Now we're going to see Quinn Ripke check in for the Blackbirds.
Yeah, the mighty Quinn, 5'9" sophomore.
Blackbirds trying to set up offensively here. At 9 at the half with 16, so each team doubling up already their production from the opening half of basketball.
They're committed to running an overload, then when they swing it back, you see Ripke fly up to the elbow. They want him to turn and find Fenton inside or make a move.
That's exactly what they do. Fenton a little too strong, does get it back. Putback's going to be no good, but he's able to draw the foul, and he's going to go to the free throw line.
Fenton does a great job of recognizing that the ball's going to be errant, and he goes and gets the spot, gets his own rebound, beats Brasher to the spot, gets him to the free throw line. I think Brasher got a little more size on him, so he might be better served going a little up fake, get Brasher off the floor.
So Fenton with 4 points will keep it there as the first free throw is off the mark, no good. Delta now with a decision to make. Justin Ruppel picks up his 3rd foul. He's going to sit down along with Brasher.
Boy, the free throw line has not been the friend of the Blackbirds here tonight. But one thing is for certain about Fenton, though, he's got himself a sweet haircut. He's got the Randy Roberts going on.
Yeah, he does.
You guys go to the same barber.
Fenton able to split the free throws. Same look, same nutritionist as well.
Kind of a morphed Patrick Mahomes from a year or two.
Yeah.
With that haircut. It looks good.
So we play here 21-17. Delta trying to make this the final possession of the quarter. Gibbons pops out, top of the key. Swings this around, now gets it back. Gibbons trying to get into the lane. Gets Ripke in the air, and he's able to stick it up and in.
Yeah, second time that he's able to use that little spin off the fake to get the finish in this third quarter. And it looked like Pettisville was making a move, but great answer by Gibbons.
And Delta able to pull away. We'll take a timeout here on NWOhio.live.
At Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
And we want to tell you that our broadcast tonight brought to you by Brian Ford, where good values mean a great deal. Visit them at brianford.com. And the broadcast also brought to you by the main stops of Northwest Ohio. I want to thank them for joining us this basketball season, located in 5 counties across Northwest Ohio with quality marathon gas. Main Stop is proud to support our community for fast, friendly service. Your first stop should be Main Stop. Fourth quarter now just underway inside the jungle in Delta. 23-17, Panthers trying to hold off, trying to add on to a winning streak against Pettisville. 3 ball from the corner, that one's gonna hit off the heel of the iron. 3 Blackbirds all convene to fight for the rebound, and they knock it out of bounds, and the Panthers of Delta are gonna catch a break.
Yeah, a little friendly fire on the baseline for Pettisville. You got to yell same or something because there's 2 guys fighting over it. It goes off the hands, out of bounds.
Tyler Ruppel will do the inbound and kicks it out to the wing. Luke Reinhardt with it. He's going to have it poked away, and after he turns the basketball over, he then does what every good basketball player does, like Miles said earlier.
You got to foul.
The foul.
That was close to an NBA breakaway foul right there. He had a clear path.
Was he afraid he was going to give up a dunk on the other end?
Well, there was one guy out there that can dunk. I bet it's Joey Ripke, right? He's got that look. And he's 6'5".
He's got the basketball right now. Good left-handed pass out to Leppelmeyer. Swinging around with it is Quinn Ripke. Ripke to Ripke. Now they go to Fenton. Fenton with that low block. Can't get it to go, but how about a nice job at the backside rebound as Jack Leppelmeyer will put it up and in.
Yeah, just working hard. Crashed a board from the weak side, got to the block before anybody else, and goes quickly. Gets us back to a 4-point margin.
Leppelmeyer now with 5. Ball loose on the floor. It's going to be grabbed by Reinhardt. Reinhardt coming to the wing, defended by Ripke. It's the entry pass inside. That one's going to ping pong off a couple of legs. Leppelmeyer trying to push the break. Pull-up jumper is going to be good. He's got back-to-back baskets now for the Blackbirds.
Yeah, back-to-back baskets, but back-to-back working hard, right? First, the anticipation on the rebound, and that time, the steal and a rare transition basket for Pettisville.
So Delta now will take a timeout as they see their lead shrink to 23-21. So we want to tell you that a broadcast tonight brought to you by Chappie's Snappy Dogs, New York-style hot dogs, smoked sausage, and huge brats. All of it available at Chappie's Snappy Dogs. Call Carol at 419-297-1004 or look us up on Facebook. And a broadcast tonight brought to you by Bricks to Clicks, saving you money on everything from toys to home decor. Save on Amish-built sheds, carports, and steel buildings. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at 29133 George Street, beautiful Millbury, Ohio. Home of the Flyers in Lake High School.
Yeah, good call right there, yeah. Also Genoa territory.
It is close, isn't it?
Yeah, Chuck Popovich, the owner and proprietor, his daughters go and play volleyball at Genoa. Stop out there and say hi to Chuck. They got great Christmas stuff. If you want toys for Christmas, that's the place you need to go.
It's not too late to join us if you want to be a part of our NWOhio.live family. Just getting things underway for the basketball season. Always welcome to having new sponsors join us. You can find us on all sorts of social media. Our producer, director, Ken Reeker, likes to handle a lot of the business side. So you're more than happy. You can email him, Ken at NWOhio.live. You can email Miles at NWOhio.live. You can email me at Randy at NWOhio.live, but I'm going to be honest, I have a new phone, and I forgot to put the email in. So you can email me at Randy at NWOhio.live, but I'm going to tell you I'm not going to answer it right away.
We'll go ahead and forward it to you.
Okay. Something that their next business meeting we'll have to talk about. So Delta turns the basketball over. Pettisville with it. Fenton, a little momentary hesitation, gets this one out to Quinn Ripke. Not as much as a pass as it was a knockaway into his hands.
I've been impressed with Fenton's tenacity. Had a turnover waiting to happen. That time uses his ability to see the court. Finds Ripke underneath. And partner, we got ourselves a tied game.
And Joey Ripke able to finish that off. And did you see the look in his eyes when he saw no one on the baseline? He thought about it.
He did, right?
He thought about it.
He was going to do a little rim rocking, but tie shot, go ahead and just make sure by laying it in.
So as Miles said, we're tied 23-all here. Still 5.5 minutes left to play in our opening night. Gibbons, well, double clutch. That one's going to hit off the side of the backboard. Officials are going to say that was at least deflected, I believe, by Fenton.
I think Fenton did get a piece of that, and that would give, by my count, 5 deflections, or do you say block shot? Absolutely.
So we had our NWOhio.live t-shirts given away, and we already see one with the ripped-off sleeves.
Maybe it was in the
weight
room.
Someone's got a muscle shirt going on here. So ball in the corner is going to go out of bounds. So team's trying to trade turnovers. So Delta student section going with the neon out tonight.
Yeah, not the easiest place to inbound it right there.
Trying to get a picture of it. Oh, you saw it there momentarily.
Yeah. I think he's got himself a Spangler candy dum-dum in his hand too.
Rebound and shot and knocked away. We're going to get a whistle and a foul inside.
Yeah, Fenton doesn't believe it's on him. There he is. There's the young man right there. Cut the sleeves off, or he was in the gym and it just popped off.
Yep.
Do a little bench in between quarters.
Gun's got to breathe. Fenton's going to pick up his second foul. So here is Walter Hallett, the fourth. Couple of made free throws tonight. He'll add to that as the first one is good.
Yeah, Walter's got the touch at the free throw line. Feathery.
Puts Panthers back in front here with 5:01 to go. Thought maybe we saw someone from Pettisville leave the lane a little early, but the officials are going to let that go off the miss. Blackbirds have it down 1.
Yeah, a little more urgency against this Delta defense now by Pettisville.
Creighton Ashman with a basketball. Give it to Fenton. Fenton with the extended minutes. Now to Quinn Ripke. Trying to find someone. That ball's going to be knocked away. Good job defensively there. Jude Gibbons will knock that out.
Yeah, Quinn's got to figure out the fake a bounce and then come back high. Get it to Leppelmeyer, who is working his way back. And how about the Pettisville student section? They're far out, man. They're all dressed like our camera guy, Curtis Aldrich, back in the 70s.
A 3-ball from the wings, no good. A nice hustle play under the basket, fighting for the rebound. It's going to stay with the Blackbirds here. Cool, man.
That shot was groovy, dude.
Ripke thought about the 3 off the inbound. We'll give the handoff to Leppelmeyer, now to Ashelman. Delta extending that zone look. Floater is going to be deflected. Ripke fighting inside. The professional level, you might have to stop and look at the elbows here being thrown.
Yeah, I thought Walter Hallett, the fourth, might have contacted Leppelmeyer, and that's why the shot was short on the floater.
And the officials are going to discuss this. So what we don't want to tell them is that we have replay capability, because in some of our college broadcasts, they figured that out and have actually stopped and taken a look at our film. Well, we're going to play on here. Blackbirds with the basketball. Down 1, just over 4 to go.
Well, you wonder if eventually replay will be part of high school sports. And good look by Ripke, just couldn't get it to fall, hit everything.
You know, this, I think this video technology is kind of catching on. I think it's going to be here to stay.
You think so?
I think it's something we're going to try out. Seems to work pretty well for us.
Yeah, I just don't want us to be the guys that decide it, right?
There's a 3 ball. That one's going to be a little too strong out of Justin Ruppel.
Yeah, Alex York goes high to get that one. Get another possession. Huge when you're up by 1.
Ruppel trying to get a screen from York. Entry pass is going to be knocked away, but York able to get it, gets it inside Brasher. Brasher driving hard to the basket is going to draw the foul. Or I'm sorry, that is not Brasher, that's Hallett.
Hallett's going to dribble on the right-hand side, goes strong. And I think they're going to say Ripke is the guy that commits the foul, but must have been down low because he had that hand right over top that basketball. Looked like a clean block up high. And I think we're going to have to get some more towel time.
Yeah, and officials also deeming that Hallett was in the act of shooting. He's going to get a couple of free throws here.
I think that's the right call. You see he's extending the ball over his head inside the key, clearly going to shoot. And that's a bad thing for Pettisville because he's been fantastic at the free throw line.
So Joey Ripke's going to pick up his 3rd foul here with 3:24 to go. Now, looks like everyone is all set. So Hallett with 3 free throws tonight will get 2 more opportunities. We'll knock down the first one.
I love his approach. He goes to the line and he just waits, and you watch what he does with his breathing. Gets his eyes on the rim, slows himself down. Look at the deep breaths. Has the same routine every single time, and that's a key if you're going to be a big, good-time free throw shooter.
Second one is no good, and again, we see multiple Blackbirds pile into each other, fighting for the rebound. This time, they are able to keep it in play and take over the possession.
Yeah, had Ripke right at the elbow, and missed him, though, on that flash.
Quinn Ripke with it over to Leppelmeyer. Under 3 to go in a tight game is Joey Ripke with it, and now we're going to get a hand check called inside.
Now it's watch 21, York right there. See the left hand. And I got to let you guide dribblers. A really good job. I like that if it's consistent, right?
Yeah.
Clean it up on the perimeter. Sometimes you get 2-hand shoves out there and they let it go.
Blackbirds get this one again. Leppelmeyer trying to get a screen. Nice job as he has Tyler Ruppel right in his face. Trying to find Ripke at the elbow. He's able to come get the basketball. Joey Ripke. Ripke's going to knock down his defender, gets it off to Fenton. Fenton's going to knock down his defender, and that's one too many times, and the offensive foul is going to be called on Fenton.
Ripke using the dribble, steps through after the contact, tries to find Fenton, and Fenton's just going to plow right through. Walter Hallett, the 4th. Now, Walter Hallett has given this Delta team some really great minutes.
Is he someone that perhaps walks away with our first NWOhio.live?
I'd say he's in the running, right?
Game plaque. Brought to you by Hit Trophy.
He's given great effort.
Panthers up a pair. This one's been close most of the night. 3 ball straight on. Nothing but net and a big shot out of Justin Ruppel.
Now Ruppel, who has the highest point total coming back from a year ago, averaged 7 a game. We talked in the pregame about it's important for him to be the leader That's a huge three. That's leading by example.
He's getting close to that average already with 6. Leppelmeyer in trouble is going to send this one out to the wing. Now Fenton will have it. We're down nearing a minute and a half to go. Fenton with the low block, trying to step through, gets into the lane, can't get it to go. Saw one hand out of Ripke trying to come and get the basketball. Ball is going to be saved. No, it is not. Looks like Delta trying to get it in the corner here.
Yeah, you see the right foot of Ruppel on that line as he saves it from behind, and the Pettisville student section helping out right there. You see them all pointing. His foot's on the line. His foot's on the line.
Official was very quick on that one. So Pettisville will get it back here. Exactly 90 seconds to play. Leppelmeyer will send this over to the younger Ripke.
They got to go quick with 1:20 left, down by 5.
Joey Ripke with it now. Has the double on him. Gets rid of it. Now Leppelmeyer with it, looking inside. How the entry pass. Here's Joey Ripke. Good left-handed shot. Just rims out. Rebound's going to be safe from going out of bounds. Delta's going to come away with it. See what Pettisville will do defensively. They are going to commit the foul. Still have 1 to give here with under a minute to play.
Now you heard Coach Leppelmeyer tell his guys, we got a foul right away. With 54 seconds left, it's going to take more than 1 possession. If Delta takes care of the basketball, makes their free throws, this is going to be their game. Pettisville needs them to make some mistakes.
Pettisville's going to make a late substitution here as they're going to get some perhaps designated fouler in the contest.
A good move by Matt Brighton, getting guys that are ball handlers on this inbound play. This is an important moment. Got to make sure you get possession and get your better free throw shooters on the floor as well.
Delta's going to use its last 30-second timeout and make sure they talk about a few things with this 5-point lead, so they'll give us the opportunity to tell you. Better Game Tonight is brought to you by Willis Electric, industrial, commercial, and residential contractor serving our community and beyond. Visit willis.com to learn more. I want to tell you that our next broadcast here on NWOhio.live be in a couple of weeks, Tuesday night, December 19th. Our next game as Edgerton and Stryker will square off. Couple of longtime Williams County rivals, and one family kind of intersecting those two. And now a whistle off the inbound, and there's going to be an offensive foul called against Delta.
Oh, and Matt Brighton is just beside himself, shaking his head over there because he can't believe his guys just did that. Yeah, they're going to give possession right back to Pettisville, and no time off the clock expired.
Justin Ruppel, who supplied a little bit of offense, now picks up his 4th foul. It's also the last foul to give, so every foul will lead to 2 free throws both ways. Here's a 3. That one's deflected, and getting the rebound under the basket is going to be Luke Reinhardt, and he's going to be wrapped up here with 44 seconds to go.
Yeah, Ruppel had what he thought was a clear path on the 3 ball, but a late defender couldn't see the number. I was blocked off on it, but got a little bit of a piece of that. That's why it came up short.
So Reinhardt, he's got a 3-pointer. Get a couple of big free throws here to try to extend what is a 5-point lead. Can't hit the first free throw off the back of the iron. He'll get one more opportunity here. This one airborne, that one's going to be good.
That's still only 2 possessions, though.
Panthers got to go quick, and they're going to talk about it. 41.7 left to play as Pettisville will use its final 30-second timeout.
You got to believe they're going to draw something up for either Leppelmeyer or Ripke to get a 3-ball attempt here. And this is one of those debates that coaches have, right? Is it still too early to just rely on trying a 3-ball? You know, you got a little bit of time left in this game. Take an easy 2 if you can get it and make it a 4-point game, and you got timeouts and fouls. Use those, extend the game. Is that better than shooting a contested low risk or low reward a 3-ball? It's always a tough debate for coaches.
29-23 is the CRNWOhio.live scoreboard. Still 41 seconds to go. What does Pettisville elect to do? Trying to get something free. They got to go quickly. They go Ripke to Ripke now into the corner. Trying to find something. Is Joey Ripke with it? Step back. He'll unload the three. That one's off the mark. Reinhardt gets the rebound, and he'll get the outlet. Delta trying to get the ball up court. Still have to break the timeline. And we're going to get a whistle, and I believe we are going to get a hold and a foul coming against the Blackbirds.
Foul number 5.
So now it's up to Panthers to make some free throws here. As Tyler Ruppel missed the first, that was going to be no good. Second one. Can't get that one to stick. Blackbird still with a little bit of hope here. Leppelmeyer, double team, gets it inside Ripke. Ripke right to the basket, lays it up and in. And we're going to get a quick timeout taken by the Blackbirds. So timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick one as well here. Under 10 to play in this one.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver. And we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
29-25, double with lead over Pettisville. Once this game wraps up, we'll have our NWOhio.live player of the game, where they're going to get a look at the brand new NWOhio.live player of the game trophy, brought to you by Hit Trophy in Archbold. Hit Trophy, see them for just about everything. Trophies, awards, plaques, statues, they do it all. It's Hit Trophy in Archbold. .8 seconds left to go. 4-point game. Delta will have to inbound, have to try to make some free throws. It's been a bit of a struggle. Inbound does come in. Delta able to run off some time, and finally foul's going to come here with 4.3 to play. As Leppelmeyer is the one that's going to reach out and commit the foul. That's going to be his third. It couldn't be any more important. We are going to see 2 free throws coming here for Justin Ruppel. Ruppel, Jude Gibbons, each with 6 tonight. Offensively for this Delta team, lost quite a bit of offensive production from a team that won 17 games a year ago. Ruppel missed the first one. Second one again rims out. Rebound is knocked out of bounds, but it's going to go over to Pettisville here with 1.5 seconds to play. Creighton Asherman will inbound. Tough spot in the corner. It's over to Leppelmeyer. Leppelmeyer's going to let it go from long distance as the horn will sound as the Delta Panthers have extended their winning streak to 3 in a row over the Pettisville Blackbirds as they claim a 29-25 win. So Delta wins here on opening night. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll head down to the floor and check in with Miles as he's got our NWOhio.live player of the game right after this. 29-25, Delta gets the winner for Pettisville tonight. Here is we start our season of high school basketball here on NWOhio.live. We'll head down to the floor. Miles Holliday's caught up with tonight's player of the game.
Justin, a great win for you guys here tonight. You being the leading scorer from a year ago, how important was it for you to establish yourself that you're going to be the go-to guy?
I mean, this season we lost, 4 starters, so I was the next man up. But really, this year I think we can spread as you saw today, we didn't have an outstanding. I mean, I was the leading scorer, but I wasn't like that far above everybody else. So we're gonna get just chipping in from everybody, and yeah, that's about it. So not a lot of responsibility on me. I got a lot of great guys with me.
Well, you did have a big shot right up here at the top, a big 3 ball that extended the lead to 6 late in the game. Walk us through that moment. How'd you know that you had a good look?
Oh, so well, I came off the screen. I heard him yell switch off onto a mismatch, me with the big kid. He was sagging off a little bit, and I was like, heck, I might as well shoot it. And then at first I thought it wasn't going to go in. I thought it was a brick, but then I hit that, and wow, what a feeling.
Well, this was a team that you played in Pettisville that has a great scorer in Ripke. What was the game plan going against him tonight?
Just be tougher than him. He had a lot of great hustle plays, but we just had to be tougher than him, really be physical to shut him down a little bit.
Well, you guys got that done. You're getting the plaque of the game, and you're getting the hardwood hero ball. Now, also, you get the half-court heave. You want to go with that basket or this basket, and are you going to make it?
I'm going to make it, and I'll go this basket.
All right, here we go. Rupel had the big 3 going from half court. Randy, he is concentrating. Look at him. He's ready to go. He's directing traffic. There is the potty shot, and close. Congratulations on the win. There's your plaque. Randy, he was our player of the game. What a hardwood hero he was.
Yeah, he's the first ever winner of the NWOhio.live Player of the Game plaque, brought to you by Hit Trophy, as Rupel and Jude Gibbons each end up with 6 to lead the Panthers tonight. Pettisville had Joey Ripke with 9, Jack Leppelmeyer with 7, Johnny Fenton added 5. So we want to thank everyone for making our first NWOhio.live basketball broadcast a success. Starts with Curtis on the camera. Can't thank Curtis enough for all the work he does. Of course, Ken Rieker, our director, and of course Walt Steele, the athletic director here at Delta, for letting us come in and set all the cameras up and invade their space. So we appreciate Walt and everything they've done. So 29-25, Delta gets the win over Pettisville as we kick off the basketball season. So for my partner Miles Holliday and our entire NWOhio.live crew, I'm Randy Roberts. Thanks for watching, everyone.